Good day, folks. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. I welcome you to Albion, Indiana, which is a small town in northeast Indiana, located in Noble County, off of Indiana 9. And this town has been named after Albion, New York. And Albion, Indiana is 31 miles north of Fort Wayne and is within 25 minutes of this town. You can get to Columbia City. You can also get to Auburn, Indiana as well, which are both, well, Columbia City is going to be south of here, and Auburn is going to be, I want to say it's going to be a little bit, I want to say it's going to be a little bit west of here. But those are going to be your two closest smaller cities that come to mind when I think about Albion, Indiana. Albion, Indiana, it's a small town, so you're not going to have a whole lot of amenities available to you. And also, like I just it's 31 minutes north of Fort Wayne, so you do have a few larger communities that are all within a half hour of here. If you need anything, if you need anything that Albion may not have to offer in terms of amenities, entertainment, or what have you. And the population here is currently sitting at 2,222 people, down 5.4% as of the 2020 census. It's down from 2,349 people, which that was the population back during the 2010 census. Now, during 2010, the town has gained 2.8% of its population back in 2010. Now, the racial demographics here are going to be 93.9% white, 1.4% black, 2.4% Hispanic. And your median rent prices are going to be from $590 to $1,310 a month. Your median home price is going to be sitting at $206,000. And right now, the cheapest home you'll be able to purchase will start you out at $124,000. Now, me personally, I think this is a nice, quiet, small town. You're not too terribly far from larger communities. You're within, you're within 45 minutes of Fort Wayne. So, if you're looking to live in northern Indiana, I would say this would not be a bad place to live. It's right off of 9, so it's a fairly easy commute to larger communities. But, let's see what other people think about this town. Now, I'm going to go to my friend here, my friend Niche. And so far, there are 11 reviews of Albion. And out of those 11 reviews, there's 5 people that give it a 5-star rating and say that this town is excellent. So let's see what they gotta say. Now, this first review is from 2 months ago. Well, you know what? We're gonna skip down to the second one. Oh, we'll go for two. This first one, I believe, is from someone that's still in high school. Now, typically, I don't value the opinions of people that are still in high school because they're not adults yet. I mean, that might be wrong for me to think, but that's just how I feel. Because, I know when I was in high school, there were a lot of things I didn't know, and the way that I thought back when I was in high school was way different than the way I think today, as per normal. So typically when I look at the comments, I try to bear in mind the person's age. But we're going to read this first one because we're going to read it. I go to school at Central Noble, located in Albion. What I love about Albion is the small town vibe that it has. During the fall, Albion looks like something you would see in a movie, with all the kids in town going to Central Noble. The entire community comes together over the sport teams. Every Friday night during football season, a majority of the town goes down to the high school to watch a football game. With everyone being so close and everyone knowing one another, Albion is almost like a giant family. I wouldn't want to grow up anywhere else besides Albion, Indiana. Okay, now even though this was from a person who's most likely still in high school, you know what? The comment was very mature. It was appropriate. It wasn't anything, cray-cray. So that was a good one. Now the next one is from August of 2022. 5-star. Small town. There's a school, several restaurants, a Dollar General, a hair salon, and several boutiques. It's boutiques overall in nice small town. And let's see here. We'll read one more, which is also from 2022. Albion is a quaint small town. There are multiple town events throughout the year, so there's always something to look forward to. There are murals throughout the town for something to look at. Most things are within walking distance. You can get coffee at the Fox Den, go shopping at several stores in the next block or so, grab a pizza or Mexican food in the next block or so. Mexican food, and more without leaving the main square in town. The library is excellent. It's grown a lot and offers programs for people of all ages. There is a grocery store in town along with 2 gas stations, so you can stay in town quite easily without needing to leave for much of anything. The nearest Walmart is about 20 miles away in Kendallville. There are plenty of job opportunities in town. Okay, I did not know that. That's news for me. Overall, it's a nice place to live. I did not know that there's a lot of job opportunities here. I will be honest, I wouldn't even think with the town being this small that there'll be much going on in terms of the economy, but I could be wrong. This could be deceiving. Alrighty. Now there's 3 people that rated this town as very good. They gave it a 4-star rating. So let's read what they gotta say. The first one is from 2019. 4-star rating. My experience with Albion was great. The community support here is great and very helpful. The only thing I would like to change here is the mindset of being content with being average. I can respect that comment, but many people who live in smaller communities like this tend to live a more average casual, relaxed, laid-back life. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why many people choose small town living as opposed to suburban or city living. Okay, the next comment from November of 2018, 4 stars. Albion is a small town in northeast Indiana. It is a small town, but all the residents are close. The community is welcoming and friendly. There isn't a whole lot to do because it is small, but we have a couple of restaurants and a grocery store. All the town is a great place to live. Alrighty, let's go down the next level, which is the last level. There's 3 people that gave this town a 3-star rating, average, basically. And again, the majority of the people who rated this town gave it an excellent rating. Now, there were no people that rated this town poor, and there were no people that rated this town terrible. So let's see what they gotta say for average. 3-star rating. This first one is from October 2019. A small community where everyone knows everyone. Schools are good, though there isn't really anything to do at night. Commute time is great due to the low population. Very family friendly, other than the small little bar. Okay, this next one is from March of 2019, 3-star rating. I want to see more activities in the town. I want to see people actually happy to love in Albion. They have activities mostly in the summer. I would like to see at least one event a month. Also, the events need to be advertised better. It's usually just a sign on the courthouse square, but there needs to be more. And we'll read one more. This is from July of 2018. 3 stars. I like the small town scene and the friends that I have made in this town. I wish there were more job opportunities, more dining selections, and less closed-minded people making decisions that is best for all residents in this community. Okay, so basically what the hell they're saying is, the last comment, they wish the power structure at B here in town would make decisions that were beneficial to a broader range of people. That's basically what they're saying. Alright folks, like I said, if you're looking to live in northeast Indiana, this is not a bad place to live. Now, I will say the housing prices here, at least in my humble opinion, are a little, well, they're a little pricey, just a little. But then again, you got a lot of houses here that do come with a sizable piece of land. So you gotta take that into consideration. But I would say all in all, it's not a bad place to live. You still get the small town feel. You still get the typical small town characteristics. And at the same time, you're not far from larger cities, many of which you can get to just staying on 9. Alright folks, hopefully you got something out of this commentary, and feel free to drop a comment below, And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing it. Consider doing that, because I will be making a lot more videos. And if you want to help me out, all you gotta do is give me a thumbs up on videos like this. Alright folks, be safe. I'll catch you on the next one.